Hi everyone, welcome to Hunter Gatherer Cooking. I'm joined by Lee Perryman and Tom from Thomas Jacks today. They've brought some Pulsar gear onto the stand kindly that we're going to have a little look at and hopefully see why it has such an amazing reputation that it does in the marketplace. So anyone who knows Lee, he's a little bit of a character. He seems to get about quite a bit.
Squirrel cowboy.
You've been all over the planet recently, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been to, did a British shooting show, went to Germany for IWA, and then went to shoot some boars in Texas, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I've got a little present for you, Alex.
Okay.
So
this is a surprise.
We'll get these out, yeah? There you go.
Do I open it?
Might be something in there.
Is this a show present or a birthday present from Thursday?
I didn't actually know it was your birthday.
Of course you knew it was my birthday. It would have been in your calendar, right? Thank you very much.
That's a pro staff hat, by the way.
What?
Pro staff hat.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, he doesn't give up.
Even I don't get one of those. You have to be a special.
Yeah, but are you telling me something?
No, I'm not telling you nothing.
I genuinely thought you were.
What other goodies have you got?
Hang on. I'm trying to hold the mic and...
Oh,
this is apron.
no, this is something special.
I like that.
I think you should put it on.
Shall I wear it?
Yeah.
Now, what's the hell?
That is
Hang on,
something
let me
special.
turn. You can do me up. Just need to light the barbecue now. Excellent. And what's this here?
That little notebook.
I can
your recipes
I can write all the things that I forgot for the show on here.
All that.
Thank you so much. That's really kind.
That's my pleasure.
I had a little look at the Pulsar stand last night. You didn't have any of the kit out for obvious reasons. That would have all been locked up. But the stand looks absolutely class, as it always does. It's pretty much top of the tree as far as I know in terms of like thermal tech gear and things like that. I would like to, between you, sort of just talk through why it's so good and how it's so good, and we're going to have a little look through the. So what have you got? Are those the mergers?
Yeah, this is my field kit, what I bought at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm using the Merger XQ35, they're the base models for the Merger series. Because I think, I only shoot around 50 yards.
Yeah.
So, for me, buying a set of XLs just wouldn't be worth it, you know what I mean?
Just a bit overkill for what you do.
Even though the image on the XL is absolutely Gucci, you stick to what you need, you know what I mean? Especially if money's a bit of an object. So, that's what
Now, so I was with Matt when Matt got his.
yeah.
Matt Roberts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you say that? So this is designed to almost remove having another set of. You wouldn't have these and another set of binos, would
No.
you? Or would you?
You do
You're
need
umming
something.
and ahhing there, aren't you?
So a lot of stalkers.
Oh my god.
A lot of stalkers would use a thermal monocular, and then they would use daytime binoculars.
Is this recording or?
No, not at the moment. I can record some footage for you.
Because what we did want to do is, and you can do it, is you can stream every bit of kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stream everything to iPads, iPhones, smartphones, basically, which is good for me because I'm hoping to use some of the footage for the recordings and things like that. But these look insane, and they switch off, don't they?
Yeah.
Because that literally just came up as I pulled it
Got
up.
a little proximity sensor, so as you bring them down, so like if Perryman's in a high seat looking over his squirrel feeders at night, as he brings them down,
How do we record?
His face.
Because there's a guy in some glasses and it looks really cool. He looks amazing.
That button there.
Go on, hit it.
You tap that.
Yeah.
It should be in the
Should be
top
recorded.
left
Yeah, it
corner.
is. Yeah, I can see that. That guy over there looks absolutely class. The quality is just phenomenal.
And that's just the base model.
So this is like entry level then.
Yeah. That's the entry level thermal binos.
And where do these start price wise? Roughly.
Retail just shy of 3,000.
Okay.
So yeah, 2,999.
And like warranties and things like that. How does that work?
Warranties. So you buy a product, you get 3-year warranty out the box from date of purchase. All warranty is covered by Thomas Jacks in the UK.
Yep.
service centre at HQ. So we've got technicians.
Midlands somewhere?
Yeah, strapped up on over. So all warranty is covered there. On the batteries, it's a year warranty because it's a battery. So it's only a year on those.
Yeah.
But
Go on.
yeah, we've had units, even if it's not in warranty, Pulsar or Thomas Jacks can still repair them.
Right.
We've had units come in, so like Peter Gibbon from Outlaw Gibbon,
Yeah.
he's still got, I can't remember which quantum, but he's got one of the very first quantums.
Right.
We can still replace and get parts for that. He needed a lens cap and an eye cap, I think, the other week.
Yeah.
And we can
Still get it.
Yeah, and that is
One of the
pushing
things that
10
hit
years,
home
10 years old.
with Matt is the fact that he had, before he was pro staff, he had one of the bit, I couldn't tell you which one, but he'd had it years and years and years, and he even said, like, you know, it basically doesn't really need to be replaced. But then I remember when he got the new kit and he sort of held it, it was like, oh my god. Tech moves on though, doesn't it?
It does.
So with these, you charge them via like a USB type
Yeah,
port
so
somewhere?
they've got an internal battery which is charged via the USB underneath,
Yeah.
and then they've also got an external battery which you push.
Oh,
the
right,
lever there.
okay. What, as a backup or?
So it will use that first, and then go into the internal batteries. And then if you look on all the models that have an internal and external, so all the mergers, all the Thermion models, you've got both battery icons in the bottom of the screen.
Right.
So it will show you what the battery status of each are. So,
And obviously it's going to depend on what you're doing with it and stuff, but what sort of battery life can you expect?
Are they 7 hours, 7 or 8 hours?
it depends on the model. Yeah, roughly 8 to 9 hours, but
And the
conditions.
temperature.
Yeah, conditions.
Yeah, well batteries do vary.
But going back to your question, you know, a lot of stalkers, they prefer to spot with a monocular
Yeah.
and then go to daytime binoculars. But when you're using the thermals for long periods of time, I think these give me eye fatigue.
Yeah.
So I would rather use the binoculars and then get the identification for a little monocular. So I'm kind of a bit backwards, but it works for me.
I was going to say, is this on?
It's just a daytime monocular. It's not thermal.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So then, you know, jump to that and get your 100% identification.
I'm looking at the guy in his glasses again. I prefer them.
So you can identify whether it's a squirrel or a bear or...
Yeah.
Well, when you're shooting in trees,
A
you know...
squirrel or a bear.
Yeah. Well, bears do climb trees.
Well, they do.
There are some differences between squirrels and bears, aren't there?
Normally it's the size, I think.
Yeah. I thought it was the way they walk.
Oh, it could be that.
Could do.
How do they walk?
I'm not even going to do the work.
You are the squirrel cowboy.
Best squirrel walk impression.
But they do sound.
I heard you playing with that earlier,
You had to
It's
do
a
it.
musical instrument to call squirrels in.
and that works.
Yeah, of course. Right, at right time of the year.
It kind of looks.
It's all in the wrist.
Do you normally make eye contact?
Oh, the squirrel, yeah.
That's incredible,
It's good, isn't it?
and it works.
Certain times of the year, they'll
Right.
come to it.
I expect the squirrels walking along going, "What the f*** is that?"
Well, it's just like calling muntjac or something in, do you know what I mean?
Love it.
So, I'll bring that along.
And then behind us, can we bring that over for the mics? And then, what have we got here?
Come on, Perryman, this is your baby. I'll let you
Yeah, so
about this one.
I absolutely love this scope. So this is the Fermion Duo DXP50.
Oh my god.
It's the multispectral scope. You've got 4K daytime and thermal, or you can run both together.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at it now,
Yeah.
one click, that should change them over.
Yeah.
So you should have daytime view now.
Yeah.
And if you hold it down, you can have singular, one of one, without the picture-in-picture.
Right. Yes.
So
Sorry,
click
I need to
it
be a little
again.
bit lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have one main screen full day or main screen full thermal. And
That's
then you can have
amazing.
either picture-in-picture as your thermal and your main screen there, and then you can switch that vice versa.
And this is obviously to replace having 2 scopes, so you've got everything all in one. And again, same sort of battery life and all that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
so again, you've got internal battery here, which
Yeah.
is charged via the USB on the side, and then in the top turret, there's a battery that sits in there.
Right.
And again, it will use that battery first, and then switch to this for the internal.
And again, because I'm...
So this is what you'll be seeing. You see the squirrel come in.
Can you send this to me?
Of course you can.
Yeah, go on.
And then you can, obviously it's disappeared.
You're about to change, aren't you?
Yep.
And this is a bear, or a...
I think it is.
Yeah,
So, so
Less-
you can't see, you've gone back to your thermal.
lesser crested grizzly, I think.
We'll go to your 4K.
Wow.
And unfortunately, we'll miss the shot. But
You missed.
yeah, I missed.
That must be like the one and only time.
We all have misses.
Right,
We've all
Lee
been
gives
there.
me all the time. So this is my opportunity to give you some back.
So with air guns, you know, you have like a massive curve of the pellet, yeah?
Yeah.
So you have to, say if you zeroed it at 40 yards, you have to start overholding and underholding for where you want to put the pellet. For some reason, at short distances, I've been going underhold. I just keep doing it. But it's actually overhold.
Do you know what you need?
I need
You
a sticker. I need a stick on
You
it.
need a Perryman LRF
With a ballistic
with the
calculator.
ballistics.
There you go. Yeah, but these
all
will
your
get the
data in.
ballistics. These will get the ballistics after.
I don't know, in all honesty. I know they come to the standard Permians.
Yeah.
If you had an LRF Perryman, you wouldn't have any of these misses.
Yeah, but I would prefer the LRF on my spotter because, you know, it just works better. You don't want to pull your gun up and keep pinging distances. But for me, the 4K, the multispectral side of this scope absolutely works perfectly. Absolutely love this scope. Yes, it is a lot of money. I think it's been around, what, 4.4 or something around there?
Well, there's 2 models.
There's 2 models. So
4.5.
there's 2 models, DXP50 and DXP55. Firmly speaking, both these scopes are the same. On the 4K, which goes up to 6-speed mag, and on the 55 it goes up to 32 mag. On the 4K colour.
I mean, you guys started talking in a different language then.
Well, not me.
But no, that's fine, because what I was going to say...
That's why you've got that little notepad.
Aye,
So you can
write
take
it all
notes,
down.
yeah.
LR...
So this time next year, I'm in there testing.
Well, I remember 2 years ago, I came here and people were talking calibers. That completely, I virtually didn't understand anything that anyone. Now, like, I can hold a conversation. I'm all right. But what I was going to say is that for someone who doesn't know about all these, a show like this, they can come along, have a chat with you guys, get a recommendation, talk about what their budget is, and pick what you want, basically.
Yeah, not everybody's going to be able to afford one of these, so I mean, so, you know, you get the best equipment to your funds, you know, what you can afford.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're a mechanic, you want snap-on, don't you?
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
And if you're a cook, well, supposedly a cook, you'd want global knives.
We get asked all the time, why is Pulsar at that premium price point? And yes, there are many brands out there. Yes, everyone has a spot in the market. It's good to have competition, don't get me wrong. But people are like, why is Pulsar at that premium price point? Where you've got to bear in mind that all Pulsar's products are made in Europe. So like headquarters is Lithuania, they've got facilities in Latvia, Ukraine, they've even got a facility in Glasgow. Have you been?
No, I know about it, yeah. I haven't been there yet.
So yes, you're paying that premium price point because all the components and everything is made in Europe. And the longevity of the units as well. So Pulsar have been bringing units out, their very first unit was Quantum, that was 2012 I think. The very first digital rifle scope was in 2009. People are still using them to this day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second.
But the thing is, you know, we're not going to stand here and say you've got to have Pulsar. We're all different, you know. We all like different things. Else there'd be one car in the world.
And as you said, people will use different kit, and they'll use different kit in different ways and things like that.
What suits them? It's like Perryman loves the mergers.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love the mergers.
What's the
For my style of shooting, it's the
what's the one that snaps on the end of a scope?
Krypton.
Yeah, see, Matt loves that. He thinks that is the best thing in the world.
Yeah, but I just feel like they put a lot of weight on the
But then
front, but that's what you're used to, isn't
exactly,
it?
Exactly. So
they're very. That's all what the Germans can have is the forward attachments.
right.
They can't have the thermal scopes because of the law, so they can only have the thermal attachments. So we're very big in Germany in that.
But Matt likes it because he's out stalking the day using glass, and then he's going without having to go back or bring another rifle.
Yeah, it's just
he
that.
can just add that on and go out foxing.
Yeah.
So he's got best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But again, it's personal preference.
Yeah.
What suits that user.
And you guys, am I right in saying you do like thermal evenings?
Yes.
Yeah, that's still a thing, isn't it? Have you got anything coming up? Or?
We've got a few booked in on the calendar.
Yeah.
They normally start from sort of end of September,
Right.
and run all the way through to the end of Jan, only because it's dark at 4 o'clock that time of year.
Where do people find that information?
On our Facebook and Instagram, we normally log them all the events. We team up with retailers. So if a retailer wants to put an event on, they'll get in touch. They'll publicise it. We'll publicise it. The pro staff publicise it. People come along. They can actually get hands on. You can get hands on with the kit at a show, and we can talk to people, show them features, but to actually test it out in the field,
it's invaluable, isn't it?
it's completely different.
Yeah, you can actually.
There's one thing looking at a bloke over there, and there's.
It's a bit of a false economy inside here today. You know what I mean? When these are all outside at night and everybody's all lined up, you can see where your money goes. Do you know what I mean? And that's the difference between the demo nights. That's why it's so valuable.
You can see, you literally see the differences between the XQ sensor, the XG sensor, the XP.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
You can't describe you can try, but seeing is believing. That sounds cheesy, doesn't it?
Because you do get a lot of questions when you ask Hand, and it's like, can I see a fox at 200, 300 yards?
Yeah.
But, you know, the guys put targets out at those distances, so you'll see what you're getting. You know what I mean? A lot
Awesome.
better.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
I hope people enjoy this video. I hope that they've got some questions, to be honest, and I hope that they reach out. I'll put all of, certainly Lee's details in the description below. We'll put the Pulsar and the Thomas Jacks in there. Look out for those thermal evenings. This is video number, are we on 3 or 4? I think we're on 4. So there's plenty more videos to come from the show. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you for the next video.